morning, friends, and welcome back to the Hobby Homestead. Today, we're going to be working on processing some pickles. I want to try to get stuff done as it's coming in from the garden. So, we got this lovely mound of cucumbers that we're going to process into pickles. I got tomatoes that are ripening on the back table because we had a bad storm come through and I lost some of my tomato plants. So, we just picked up those tomatoes and put them on the table. So, follow along as we get ready to do pickles today. Alrighty here, friends. I got 2, 4, 6. I got 10 jars set up. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take some dill. And I'm gonna go ahead and get it put in each one of my jars. Alright, so to each one of my jars, I put my dill in. And then I also added 1 teaspoon of this dill. And now, if I can get the lid off this. Sorry about that. I had to actually fight to get the lid off this one. So to each jar, I'm going to add a half a teaspoon of mustard seeds. That was like really stuck on there. I never had that happen. And I am using wide mouth jars just because it's easier to get the pickles out. Fresh pickles are so delicious. So I'm going to go get me some garlic cloves and I'll be right back. So I'm going to go ahead and peel some garlic. The recipe calls for 1 clove in each jar. But if I have enough garlic, I'm going to go ahead and probably put 2 in each jar. We love garlic around here, so garlic don't ever go to waste. So how is everybody else's gardens doing this year? Mine is doing okay. We had some storms that have really come through and damaged some stuff, but nothing we can't come back from. And then whatever I've lost, I went to other local farmers and got some stuff. So I'm hoping my tomatoes make a comeback. It's always devastating when you lose some of your own stuff that you work hard to grow. If there's something that you want to see made or canned or whatever, leave it down in the comments. I read all my comments. I reply back to every one of my comments. So we're going to go ahead and get these peeled and put in the jars. Alrighty, so I started washing my cucumbers. And what we're going to do is we're just going to slice them. And then we're going to pack these into the jars. We like ours decent. Don't like them too thin. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to get these sliced up. And get them ready to go into my jars. And then after we get these sliced and into the jars, we'll go ahead and get our drying solution made up and put in. So follow along. So what I'm doing is I'm chopping the ends off each of these. And I'm just slicing them. Making some sandwich pickles. And I'll take my jar. And I'll fill my jar. So if you have a different way of doing pickles, leave it down in the comments. Let me know. I'll try it. I'm open to try anything. Here on my channel, we focus mainly on sugar-free foods. We focus on positivity. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it at all. I work here with what I have in my kitchen. Oh, this is what my jars look like when I get them filled. So I'm going to continue to fill my jars, and then we'll go ahead and make up the brine solution. Okay, friends, so now that we got our pickles in the jar, I got me a pot on the stove. I'm going to double my brine. So I'm going to put 4 cups of water in here, 3 cups of my vinegar, but you want to make sure that your vinegar has 5% acidity in it. You don't want anything any lower. There's my water. Just make sure that when you're using your white distilled vinegar that you get one that says 5% acidity. And that's my 3 cups of vinegar. Then I need to put 4 tablespoons of pickling salt, which I keep a lot of that here because I can a lot every year. Gotta get it broke up here. There's my 4 tablespoons of pickling salt. And I am using all natural canning and pickling salt by Morton's. I do buy it by the box. You can get it at your local Walmart. So what I want to do is I want to bring this to a boil. So I have this on medium heat. And you want to make sure that your salt is nice and dissolved. So we're going to go ahead and let this get to a boil. And then after this becomes to a boil, I'll go ahead and get my jars filled. But while we're waiting on this, we're going to go ahead and get our water bath canner on the stove, get it filled with water, and get it ready to can the pickles. You can water bath can pickles because it has enough acidity in it. Okay, here, friends. So since we brought our brine to a boil, we're going to go ahead and fill our jars, making sure that we leave a 1/4 inch headspace. See how pretty that color is. I love making pickles. It's one of my favorite things to do. And it's so easy and simple. So I'm using wide mouth jars, so my small funnel here doesn't sit all the way down in there. I don't know if we'll have enough to do all these jars or not. We might have to make some more. After I fill them, I will go through and debubble them. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get the other jars and get them filled. So since I didn't have enough solution, I got a whole nother batch on here. So we're gonna go ahead and wait for that solution to get done. But while we're waiting on that solution to get done, I'm gonna go ahead and get a butter knife. I'm gonna go around the edges, just making sure that I get all my bubbles out. Making sure I leave no air in my jars. And you can also go like this, and it will work the air out as well. Everybody has their own way of doing it. And then after you do that, I have this towel here that I got damp on the edges. I'm going to go ahead and clean my rims, just in case there's anything on it. If there's anything on your rims, sticky or whatnot, you won't get a good seal. Alrighty, so the 5 jars I do have done, since they're wide mouth, I'm going to go ahead and take brand new wide mouth lids and put them on here. And then I'll put my rings on, but you only want to put them on finger tight. You don't want to over tighten them. And I'll stick those down into my hot water. And then we're going to wait for this brine solution to get done so we can fill the other 5 jars. Alrighty, so in my stock pot, I could only fit 8 jars. So we're going to go ahead and do these 8. What we're going to do is I'm going to turn my water up on high. We're going to wait for our water to become to a full boiling boil. And then we're going to set a timer for 10 minutes. Your timer goes off your elevation. Alrighty, friends, so now that these have been boiling for 10 minutes, I got the water shut off. I'm going to go ahead and get these out and get them on the counter to cool. And then we'll put the other 2 jars that didn't fit in here and get them done. You can just see the steam roll off these jars. Well, there you go, friends. We got all 10 jars of our pickles done. They look absolutely amazing. Let's see our fresh dill. Now, when they cool and they pop after 24 hours, we'll take um, the rims off because you don't want to leave these on. Because if you leave these on, you can create what you call a false seal. So we'll take those off and then we'll get them labeled and put in our pantry. Well, friends, there you have it. We got our pickles done today. So if you're going through hard times, trying times, especially if you have teenage boys, teenage girls. I don't know what it's like to have teenage girls. I have boys. Um, Turn to God, ask Him for guidance. Because I tell you what, I know whew, I can get my nerves first with my teenage son sometimes, and I have to just go to my Bible and read my Bible. I have to call and talk to my husband. It can be hard, but God is there. He will listen. He will tell you how to get through those times. And, even if you're mentally exhausted going through anything in your life that you're going through, pull out your Bible, reach out to God, reach out to your church family, reach out, or if you don't go to church, reach out to your family, reach out to your friends, talk with somebody. There's always somebody there who will listen. Somebody who can help guide you through, somebody who can help maybe read you a word from the Bible if that's what you're looking for. But even if you want prayer, reach out. I may not know you. If you need prayer, leave it down in the comments. I would be more than happy to personal message you. If you say, hey, can you just personal message me? Can you maybe help me with some prayer time? Maybe do a couple devotions with me? I would be more than willing to do that with anybody who wants help. Because I know I struggle too, and it's not easy. People saying, moms have it easy. Moms don't have it easy. We have full-time jobs too. So friends, keep on cooking, keep on homesteading, keep on living, keep on smiling, because we are all going to get through this. So until next time, friends, I thank you for watching my channel. If you could, would you like and subscribe? All right, friends, we'll see you later. Bye.